Welcome to the Motocross Supercross podcast.
All right, this is episode 12, where we are making our picks for Oakland Supercross. This is Adam. I'm here with Claudio. What is up, Claudio?
What is up, brother? What is up?
Just another day in paradise right here in the Orlando, Florida. You know how it is. But I can tell you this.
That is true. We're blessed.
We're blessed. We're bringing you this podcast early morning for our Oakland race. We're same day in this thing. We were both kind of a little busy last night. So, I don't know, man. I just got this feeling like it's going to be a good day. Do you have that feeling?
So far, I've been up for 30 minutes, and it's great.
Yeah, you seem like it's going to be a good day too. So, yeah, we're just going to go with that. But, good morning to you and all of our listeners. The racing starts early today, 10 a.m. local time. So,
yes.
What
is that right?
Well, yeah, so 1 o'clock here is when, the practice starts. But I think that race day live will start at, 12:50 East Coast time, that is. So if you're in the middle of
are
here...
you sure?
Yeah.
I think it comes on at 6:30 tonight, brother.
No, I'm just saying, practice.
Oh, okay. That race day live or whatever stuff.
And, the first rounds of practice will start at, 10 a.m.
Oh, okay, yeah. So make sure you have your picks ready to go, before 6 o'clock, because I believe the night show starts at 6:30.
6:30? Damn, that early? That's cool, though. I'm not going to complain.
I think so.
But, yeah, we'll definitely make sure all of our picks are in. Actually, I'm looking at it right now, and actually, yeah. Well, 450. Well, actually, it'll start with 250. 250 Heat 1, 411. Local time. So that's 7-11. So, yeah, it'll start at 7, bro.
7-11. Yeah.
7-11. Always open, right?
That's right.
Always. Never closing.
Slurpees.
But, yeah, I think we are in for a really good week. I know I said some good things about the track, but I'm actually kind of starting to second guess it because that little lane they put in right after the start that kind of wraps around, all the jumps on it are so little. It's just like a straightaway pretty much. I don't know if you got to see any of those media day pictures or anyone's Instagram, but that's just what I got from it. It looked a little all the jumps kind of look kind of small compared to last week. But yeah, what do you think?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I was not able to watch anything yesterday. I did see a couple of tweets and a couple of Instagram posts, but nothing that I was really busy and I was not able to do it. That's why we're doing the podcast this morning.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll fill you in kind of with whatever I came across.
All right.
First, let's start with Malcolm Stewart. We can start with him. Just they signed him another week.
Yeah, I see that.
Is that what it's gonna be like?
Well,
is it going to be like this all season? It's we got to wait every week for Malcolm to, see if they sign him another week. Or are they just going to stop 1 week? Or are they just going to go ahead and just be like, yo, we got you for the rest of the year?
I don't know. I don't know what's a better soap opera, if Malcolm Stewart with the JGR team or Josh Hansen Racing. So, I don't know. This is what Supercross does to you, though. They keep you on your toes, buddy.
I have no idea what Hansen's doing. I have zero idea. I think he's just showing up and just looking cool. Is he even going to the races? I don't even know.
He was definitely in Anaheim for sure. I know that.
Yeah.
I saw him in the pits and stuff. But yeah, regarding on Stewart, I understand that I told you, we told you from the beginning he's in a week by week basis contract. He was supposed to only do 2 or 3 rounds. So this will be their 4th round with the JGR team. I understand that Jeremy Albrecht, which is the team manager for them, they really want to keep him on, and I know that's their main goal, to keep him on. I know they're doing everything and anything to be able to make this happen. So it'll be great, for Malcolm. It will be a come up story. It will be like it will be a good Cinderella story.
Yeah,
a
Will.
kid going from West Coast champ to no team to making a good comeback. That's great for him, for Malcolm, for sure.
Plus, also, it'd be really weird if they cut him, and he did better than Bogle. Like, last week, he got 13th and Bogle got 17th. But, if he beats Bogle and then they cut him, it's that's in a weird spot. You know what I'm saying? They can't do that.
Yes and no, though. Yes and no. They do have a contract with Bogle. They do have a contract with Pike. They don't have a contract with Malcolm.
Yeah, but it would just be shitty. It'd just be shitty.
It will be.
Yeah.
It will be. But that's business. That's how they do it. It kind of sucks. I do think that it will it's gonna open a lot of doors for him, though, for Malcolm in the future, maybe for next season or even for the rest of the season. I understand that they want to keep him there, though.
Yeah, he's got to be racing somewhere because he's good. He's good for the sport.
Yeah,
he's a legend. The Stewart family is they're all legends, He's got to be, he's royalty. Yeah. He's Supercross, motocross royalty.
I think Chad should sign him, and then just relax, Chad. Just relax.
I mean, they live, 20 minutes away? Why not?
Chad and Stewart's, I believe, probably an hour away, but yeah.
Yeah, well, I guess Chad and Stewart, they had some pretty good battles back in the day, so there might be some bad blood there. I don't know.
You think? I don't know. I feel like at the end of the day, everyone's friends.
Yeah, I think that too. Deep down, but yeah, I don't know. But speaking of Chad, on his Instagram, I saw his kids and stuff, showing up at the Oakland airport and everything. Dude, his kids are getting pretty old.
What do you mean, dude? Time goes by.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
They're getting older, yeah.
Dude, the kids are getting older and Chad's, staying the same.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he's doing I understand that Chad has a deal with Boost Mobile in Australia. I understand that they go live on that, on the Instagram. That he goes live a lot during the race night races and stuff. So I don't know if that has anything to do with that, but I feel like at this point Chad's just he's just making story. He's doing like Tom Brady with time versus time type situation.
Oh my gosh, he should.
I feel like that's what's happening.
Oh, that's what it is? It's their own little reality kind of show or something.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if it's an actual reality show like that, but I know he does go live a lot on race days. He goes live a lot for Australia.
On what, Instagram or something?
Yeah, on the Boost Mobile Australia Instagram. Yeah.
Boost Mobile Australia. All right, I'll try and make sure I follow that one before today. We'll see what he's saying, because I mean that's the only time we're gonna hear from him. It's not like you're gonna show him on TV.
Yeah, they're not interviewing LCQ winners, Chad. So
actually, I think they do. I'm just
messing with
him. That's his new time slot. But speaking of the reality show. Racetrack Supercross. I'm sure you didn't get to see. Have you watched any of that yet?
No, man, I have not. But I tell you what, I will watch some today, and I will definitely have something for you next podcast.
Yeah,
How
dude,
about that?
Watch them all. They're good, and they're not that long either. But yeah, this last episode. Well, okay, so remember last week we were saying oh, Michael Lieb, he's coming back for he's gonna be here for Phoenix. And he's on his social media, saying he'll be back. He's on the show last week saying he'll be back. And then he just didn't even show up. And I'm like, all right, we got to watch this show, see what happened to him. But they didn't really say much on the show. They just showed him at the track. And one of the other owners or kind of managers or something is he's like, did you bring your gear? And he's like, no. He didn't even bring his gear. I guess I don't know why he told everyone he was going to race and then not even take his gear. But so he said he'll for sure be back this week. So.
All right, Hanson, calm down.
They're losing it over there. They're upset. No one's doing good. They put all this money in. So it's getting hot over there. But
It's
Justin Heft, he ended up blowing out his MCL, and he's gonna ride through that, and it's just
yeah,
crazy, man, crazy.
yeah. They have it tough over there. I understand. I mean, I'm not sure about these riders before here, but didn't you say it was what Ryan Hughes who put that together?
Yeah, I don't know if he put it together, but he's a big
He's
part
involved.
of it.
He's
Yeah,
involved
he's
with
like
the team.
yeah, he's like one of the at the top, like a manager or something. I don't know, but yeah, he's
Well,
on their ass so hard every week, and he's right too because he'll pick apart something that they do wrong and just ram it down their throat. It's awesome.
I have to watch this thing. I have to watch
at
it.
least, well, if you don't want to watch them all, just watch the latest one because it's cool. But just a couple things. I got to give my 2 cents on this show because there's like 2 things that like just drove me crazy that last episode. So hopefully someone's listening. But here's what I would say. It is 2 things. One, when someone's speaking, like pull up, the little lower third that says like who they are and like what their position is. Just like a little like, oh, hey, here's Rick. He's the manager. Because they switch between all these people and you don't really even know who's like talking. So like, who's this guy? Who's this guy? And the other thing is they played like a whole GoPro like footage from the race or practice or something. And it was badass, but those new GoPros are super, super sick, and they go like 60 frames per second or something. But this video, the video that the guy edited for the show, it was only set to like 24 frames per second. So it just looks so shitty.
Bad.
Yeah, it was like kind of glitchy, and it just like it just didn't. It was just driving me crazy just to see that. Just like those 2 little things would make that show so much better. But I still really enjoy it.
Hopefully somebody's listening.
Yeah, I still really enjoy it though.
That's.
Yeah, what were you gonna say?
Speaking of, I was gonna say, we're gonna work on our Instagram post today. We're gonna have those goggles up. That we're gonna have the contest up, and then today, that way people can start writing us back and see what we got going on.
Yeah, so just to remind everyone about our little contest, I won these Flow Vision goggles from playing some fantasy, which hopefully I can win another pair this week to give away.
Just be a badass in fantasy.
Yeah, I know. Not to humble brag. I'm really good, and I won goggles. But anyways, we're going to give them away to someone who gives us a good rating on iTunes. You got to give us 5 stars, say something, whatever you want to say. You can say how awesome our quality is, maybe say how...
we'll have all the details. We'll have all the details on the Instagram. Remember to give us a follow at MXSX Podcast.
That's right.
On Instagram, also on Twitter.
That's right.
MXSX Podcast, also on Snapchat.
On the Snap.
MXSX Podcast, and also on your heart. I'm just kidding. On the website.
On your heart.
On the internet at www.mxsxpodcast.com.
Hey, also we have a Facebook page, and I've been like just whenever we upload our podcast, it just kind of links to it, and it's been kind of uploading some things. And I was like, what the heck? Like, no one wants to visit our page and whatever. And then I realized yesterday that it wasn't even published. So I went ahead and published it. So now people can find it.
Hey, there you go. Now we're on Facebook too, people.
Yeah. So with that contest, if you don't have an iPhone or an iTunes account, I'm sure you know someone who does. Just borrow it, take a picture, send it to us. And if you do it again, get on your brother's account, have him do it. Get on your mom's account, have her do it.
I feel like you can do it as many times as you want. Just they gotta be different accounts. So you can you can go to your buddy's cell phone, get a screenshot of that with to their name on it or whatever, or however iTunes works, and then send us that screenshot of it. Then you can go to another one and then do the same thing. So you can definitely sign up as many times as you want, just different accounts.
Yeah, I think that's got to help your chances too of winning those goggles. If someone sends like 15 or something, like we have to give them goggles.
That's what I'm saying. Like if that's exactly what I'm saying. Like if they're sending a lot, there's a lot more chances that they can win the pair of goggles.
Yeah, one more thing on this before we move on. Anyone who does the review and sends us their picture, and you send us your address, we'll send you a handful of stickers too. So just
Uh-oh.
just for doing it, we'll send you some stickers. But one person will get stickers and some badass goggles. So
That's right.
that's it. MXSX Podcast, Motocross Supercross Podcast on iTunes. You can find it anywhere. Just Google it or go to any of our pages, and we'll try and have that up. But
Yeah, we're out there.
anyways, a couple other things that happened. The NFL, it is obviously a big week end for the NFL. The Super Bowl is tomorrow. Tonight's the little NFL like awards that they do where they announce the MVP and all that. But
Who cares? We're going to be watching Supercross.
yes, exactly. But it is related because NFL does Thursday Night Football. You know how they do that?
Yeah?
Well, they just announced that next year, all the Thursday night games will be on Fox Sports 1. They bought the rights to that. So I think that'll bring a lot of, popularity to that channel, and that's, the Supercross channel. So I think it can only help get some more
good.
eyes on that.
Good stuff. They're probably, moving the, from the regular Fox into Fox Sports now, because maybe like Fox had the Thursday slot or whatever. You know how they do that.
Yeah, well,
like,
it was weird because it used to be CBS, and then it was NBC, and then it was NFL and NBC, and then it was NFL and Amazon Prime, and now it's Fox Sports. So
we want more Tony Romo.
Not getting into that. Not getting into that shit. But
Tony Romo looking like Dungeon.
Yeah, he whatever. But anyways, real quick, another unrelated thing real quick. I saw a movie the other night. It was called The Shape of Water.
Unchained?
The Shape of Water. The Shape of Water.
Oh.
Have you ever heard of it?
No, I have no idea.
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and spoil this for everyone. Trust me. No, trust me. You're going to be glad. You're not going to want to see this movie. It's really weird. It starts off with this it starts off like, whoa, this could be cool. But it's this like naked woman who's like a mute. She doesn't talk. And she's just then she like gets in the bathtub and starts like doing stuff to herself. But anyways, this
what
girl,
kind of stuff?
like stuff that would make the water like just, overflow and spill over the floor kind of thing.
I don't know. Get in the tub? I don't know.
Okay. Anyways, she works. This is like Cold War era kind of thing, and she works in this like lab for like the military, and they keep like different things there, and they like bring in. She's a janitor there, and they like cleaning lady or something. They bring in this like new like thing for them to hold, and it turns out it's like a monster. It's like an alien kind of mermaid kind of person man looking thing. And anyways, she falls in love with him, and they start fucking, and then she breaks him out, and then she gets shot, and then that little alien brings her back to life, and they live happily ever after underwater.
Yeah, I don't know if that sounds like a good thing.
It was so weird, and I had to spoil that for anyone who's thinking about spending the money. But I mean, if you're in the right frame of mind, you might have a good time. But I mean, you might want to stay away from that one. It was really weird, and I can't stop telling everyone what I saw, because it was like seeing like an alien or something. It's like you have to tell someone, like you have to share your experience. But it was really weird. But now that I got that off my chest, I can breathe again. And there's two other Instagram posts I wanted to talk about. One was Bauer posted a picture, Tyler Bowers. It was it said something like, it was a whole shot picture. It was like, hopefully I get a better jump in Oakland so this doesn't happen again. And in the picture, it's like Roxon and him just like pretty much locked arms, just rubbing elbows. But Roxon's the one who looks like he's super off balance. Looks like he just rammed right into him like 2 feet off the starting line.
Yeah,
he's
definitely away from Malcolm on that one. Yeah, it's a cool picture.
Yeah, so that was cool. And the other thing I thought was really cool was Justin Bogle. Him and some of the JGRMX guys were riding at their outdoor track in North Carolina. It was like 29 degrees all week, and they're just out there just ripping motos and shit. It was pretty badass. Because, we're spoiled down here in Florida. 29 degrees, that's pretty freaking cold, man. That's pretty cold.
Yeah, we like to We like to be nice and cozy over here.
Yeah, today the temperature it dropped to like 68 degrees, and I was like, ooh, jeez.
Ooh, give me the second sweater.
Yeah,
Let me
it's
put
so
it on.
bad. But yeah, it's been nice. Yes, but think about it. 29 degrees. I remember just riding when I lived up there in Ohio. Just your fingers freeze right away.
Yep.
You add in a little bit of wind chill on the speed. That's a cold ride. That's a cold ride. He didn't have like a sweatshirt on or anything. He was just ripping motos like a badass. So
That's how you get ready, man. You have to get ready for.
we'll see if he can turn things around this week. Like I said, last week he got 17th. Not a good showing back, but maybe can crack, top.
Yeah, this weekend is going to be interesting. I feel like. Are you ready for picks?
Yeah, real quick. I just want to say that you're right, because this week is going to be really interesting. And the main thing that really excites me is that, like, really nobody's hurt. In the 250s, Justin Cooper, he broke all of his ribs. He's out still. And Noah McConaughey, he's had a small fracture to his femur in a practice crash. He is out for an indefinite period. So those are the only two that are out from the 250s. And then the 450s, the only ones that are out is Davey Millsap still, and Tyler Entignap, who broke his pelvis. And I don't know if we should add Josh Hansen to that list or not. But, dude, it's stacked, man. It's really stacked. Everyone that's in there.
It's going to be a good weekend again. It's going to be like Anaheim 1 type thing, because everybody's back. But, we're into the championship now. So the focus in it's a little different. Everybody's more edgy now. It's going to be a really good race, having Muskin back.
Yes.
I don't know if 100%, but he's definitely going to be up there tonight. And Barsha, just riding good dirt, good riding.
So good. So, yeah, could Barsha win this week? I think he definitely could. Tomac is on a height.
But
Tomac is going back to back.
I think he definitely could. I don't know if I don't want to be like the bad guy here, because I'm really liking what Barsha's doing, but I don't think he's gonna make the podium tonight, man. I don't know why. I have that feeling on him.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I do have him making the podium tonight. So if you want, I'll go ahead and give you my picks.
But we can, if you want, we can start with the 250s. Go ahead.
All right, we'll start with 250s. So first of all, with the 250s, I felt like this track was similar to Anaheim 2, just kind of in the layout and kind of how fast it is and how they it's a little bit smaller kind of jumps and stuff, I thought.
Okay.
But so anyways. Third place, Adam Cianciarulo. That's who I think.
Okay. He'll
definitely make the box. I don't think he'll win yet, but I think he does win this year. Second place and first place, this was tricky. I went with Savachi to win just because he straight up was a badass last week. And, all the way from his crash in the heat to his hole shots and stuff. I think he's really feeling it, so I'm picking him to win and McElrath to get second.
No red play in the podium today, huh?
Yeah, and I thought about that for a while. I was like, that's what I'm saying. It's really hard to pick right now because everyone's in. I don't know if everyone's healthy, but everyone's in. So it was really hard to pick. And yeah, I didn't have a Plessinger on there. So I hope I'm wrong because I want to see some dance moves, maybe a shopping cart. But that's who I'm going with. Savachi, McElrath, Cianciarulo. What do you think?
These guys are close, man. You have Plessinger with 92 points, McElrath with 91, and then Joey with 87. That's tight right there.
And Christian Craig too. He also, he's right behind them, 5th place.
70 points.
He could have a showing. He's due to, get out front, lead some laps, maybe win a race. He could do it. That's what I'm saying. It's so hard. Everyone's riding really good right now, except maybe Justin Hill, but maybe he could turn it around.
We don't have a defending champ on this thing.
I'm just going to say it every week. Maybe Justin Hill, maybe this is the week he cracks a top 5. Maybe he turns it around. Yeah.
Yeah, don't get your hopes up, brother.
All right, who do you got? You know who I got. Who are you working with?
All right, so you said Cicerulo,
Third place,
Makarov,
second place,
Savacci,
first
right?
place. Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Shane is gonna win it this week just because of what you said. It's very similar to Anaheim 2. You know, it's he win Anaheim 2 if I'm not mistaken?
Actually, I think
No,
Savacci won,
yeah, Savacci won.
but he was
Triple
right
Crown.
there, and he
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's riding really good this year, but last week he had the whole shot, or he had the lead at least. I think Savacci got credited with the whole shot, but he had the lead and Savacci straight up got by him. So that's kind of why I went with that. But I mean, he's riding really good this year, so he could get out there and lead it. And if that's who you think is
So,
going to win, I can't disagree.
so you think we're gonna have a new red play for the 250s for next week then?
I do. I do.
All right. All right. So let's see. I'm gonna go with Shane. Okay.
Uh-huh.
For winning it.
Yep.
I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. Adam Cicerulo is gonna go second.
Okay.
And
You gonna pick
I think-
Craig Savacci?
no, I think AP is gonna get third.
Lessinger?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That's good.
Joey's gonna crack under pressure. I feel like he will.
Oh, yeah. Since last week, he really cracked. He fucking dominated. But
Yeah,
you never know.
Just saying, man.
Never
It's
know.
a week by week thing with
It
this
is. It is. Yeah. And plus, if, one little that heat crash that he had really could have ended his freaking season. But
guy. Yeah.
yeah, another little mistake like that, anything could happen. Anything could happen.
Did you? Did you write them down? Are we in?
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
So the 450s.
450s. Like I said, I think Barsha makes the podium. I'm going to put him at third. I'm going.
I really hope so. I really hope so.
I hope he wins, but
Yeah.
for what I
hope
think.
Anderson has a bad weekend.
yeah, well, for my picks, I got him in second, so I hope it's not too bad.
So you got Barsha third, Anderson second,
Yep.
and
And I got to go with Eli Tomac to get first.
he's gonna go with the 3 in a row.
I
huh?
have to do it. And it was hard too, because I also think Muscan, I think we see him back. I think he's back today. So I'm curious
he'll
to
be
see
up
his
there.
lap times in practice. And I'm going to stick with my picks for now. But not for now, but I'll stick with my picks the whole way through. But I think that I would definitely not be surprised if just Muscan comes out and just kills everyone.
Where do you see the times for practice?
Well, they'll be up like right after they run him. They put him up really quick.
Okay. I thought you had an insight or something. But
I'm seeing into the future, and yep, Muscan's gonna kill it.
So Eli, you said Eli, Anderson,
and Barsha, that's right.
Okay.
That's gonna make it interesting. If Eli keeps winning, he's 10th in the points right now. But if he keeps winning, he can close a lot of ground.
Yeah, we just need Anderson to not do good though. We need Anderson to be down for one race, so he can just chill.
Yep. I saw he had Miss Supercross in his rig. He was showing her around, and she is just too attractive that he just got distracted.
Was that Juliana?
Yeah, Daniels,
Yeah,
Juliana Daniels. Yeah.
Yeah, she's
So-
pretty hot.
Yeah, and I saw the preview for today's show. She was in Cole Seeley's pit, so now it's his turn. He's gonna be all flustered again this week.
Yeah, I saw
But,
that.
Yeah, that's the one we
Alright,
didn't
so
talk
my-
about. Cole Seeley.
Okay. Well, my picks is let's see. I'm gonna go with. Oh, this is hard. Third place, Mr. Ken Roxon.
Whoa, Roxon. Yeah, dude, this class is so stacked. So stacked.
Yeah. Pike's not gonna do good today because we're gonna have Muskin back up there.
Hey.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go. I don't think as much as I want to say Eli to win it, I don't think he will.
Yeah, of course. Right whenever I pick him, he won't win.
Yeah, I know. I think it's gonna be Anderson, Eli, Roxon.
Whoa, picking Anderson to win as much as you don't want him to win
As much as
even
I
it
want
out.
him to win, I think he will. Yeah, exactly.
So who'd you say? You said Anderson who?
Anderson, Eli, Roxon.
I like those picks.
I know, I do too. But I don't want to like him, but I do.
And real quick, let's talk about some of the people who neither of us put up there on the podium who could definitely do it. And we'll start with Pike. I know you said he's not going to do good, but he could do it. Pike, he's been solid all year. 18
Yeah, he'll be
points,
top
18
10 for
points,
sure,
18
but-
points, 17 points. So he's been right there. Right
right
outside
on the
that top
bubble.
3.
Yeah.
Cole Seeley, who we just kind of mentioned, who, he might get the Juliana Daniels, flustered curse this week. It could happen.
Okay.
Justin Brayton, he's been running really good. We've seen him, win a heat race, so we
I
know
don't
he
know
can
why
run
he
up there.
convinced you so much. He can. It's just he's not consistent. He's not. I don't think he's as fast as these guys. I don't know. Brayton doesn't convince me this year.
He's kind of consistent. He's like consistently like 6th, 5th, 6th place. 17 points, 19 points, 23. He did have that 23, which is good. And then back to 17 or 16. But let's see, Josh Grant, who's, good for that top 10 every time.
Yeah, all those riders that you're mentioning are, they're not top 3 riders.
All right, what about Muscan?
Muskin, yes, he's a top 3 rider, but he's not 100% yet. I think he's not 100% yet. I haven't heard anything, anywhere from him or about him, but he's not 100% yet. So,
all right, what about Dean Wilson? He was in the little futuristic pod, getting his altitude adjusted,
Oh yeah, he's getting ready for.
Can he get in the top 10 this week?
Top 10? Yeah, I can see him in the top 10. Like barely, but yeah.
Yeah, I can see that too. Brock Tickle, Cooper Webb, Blake Baggett.
Yeah, there's so many riders, man.
Malcolm,
There's so many good riders in this
Vince Freeze, Tyler Bowers, Chad Reed, Bogle, Bishalia.
Chad. Now we have to talk about Chad when we talk about like Tevin Tapia or stuff like that, That's his airtime.
And there's Chad Reed making it, battling for second in the LCQ. All right, dog. What do you say? We wrap this thing up?
Yeah, I'm ready, man. I'm gonna go back to bed and get a couple hours in, and then I'm gonna get up.
Well, have a great day. Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, make sure you follow us on the Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter
at MXSX Pod. Peace.
See ya.